for checking me out. So, if you're on the site, you're probably wondering either how to create a budget or to better your budget. So, let's go to 2minutebudget.com and pull up the article on how to use Excel to create your budget, and then just follow it step by step. There's a couple of things that I'm hoping this video will be able to explain that is more difficult to explain in words. So bear with me. It's also been kind of taking a while to record. Our computer is not the greatest, but hopefully with time it will be better. Okay, so click on the article. I wonder how to use Excel to create my budget. I'm eager. Will you show me? I'd be happy to. Well, come on. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so here's the article. You might be able to figure out how to do it on your own, but I know there's probably some people out there that might not know the shortcuts or how to navigate certain things. I'm hoping that between the article and this video that it will be very clear. All right, so I posted kind of a dummy budget that you can use to as a template to begin your budget. So first thing is to go and open a blank spreadsheet. So this was a blank one. Let's see if we can get it to go blank. Yeah. Cool. Here we go. All right, so it's a blank spreadsheet. You can either use an Excel file in Excel, or if you don't have Excel or Microsoft Word like we don't, then you can just use a Google Doc. So pull up a blank spreadsheet, and then you're going to hit this link, which is this guy right here. And you're going to hit Control A twice to highlight everything. And then Control C, ideally, to copy it, but it hasn't been working. So just right click to copy, like so. Go back to your new blank budget, and then right click, paste. Hopefully this will work. Wait for it. It's going to be worth it, I promise. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we're in. All right. What is next? It says we're going to adjust our categories. Okay, check this out. So let's say you don't go to church or you don't give money away. That's okay. Then you want to, or let's say you give to a nonprofit. All right, let's just say you're a really good person. So put in nonprofit, and let's say you are going to give away 500. So notice that the number for the total that you're giving away will change as you change that guy right there. The same will go for all this stuff. Let's say you don't have any student loans because you've already paid them off. So go ahead and delete the row, but notice it's going to throw everything off. So what you want to do here, let's say you have no debt. That would be amazing. Go ahead and delete the rows, and then I like for it to be evenly spaced. So this number is based on everything that I had in my original one. So you just go into the equation up here and take out the reference thing, and it will adjust accordingly. Okay, so because you don't have any debt, using my $3,500 a month, you now have $961.47 left over. Now let's say you are saving up for a trip. That is not a need, but a want. So we're going to go and add in a row, sick, awesome trip. And let's say you want to put 500 towards it. Great. Well, the only thing is when you add in a new row, that row is not automatically added to the total for this category of want or expenses that you want. So hit the total, and notice it's an equation made up of those 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So you want to add in this guy. Hold on. Double click, go up to the equation, and then it is cell B18. So B18. Uh, and then nice, so adjusted, and it also adjusted over here. So let's just continue. Let's say gas 300, groceries 300, electricity 100. Let's say this is water 100 as well. And then let's say eating out 300, getting crazy. And let's say you and your partner or spouse or whoever gets the money that you make each get 150. That would be dope. And then let's say, and then you have 91.47 left over to go to a Preds game. Okay, great. So notice that you now have all of your categories according to your lifestyle, and nothing is left over. So let's move on to our next one. Number 4 is determine which categories you want to regulate. Like I said, this is my favorite part of doing the budget stuff, because it really allows you to maximize your money to go towards what you want. There's probably a lot of things that you would like to do, like going to a Preds game or eating out more or saving up for a cool trip, but you can't do them all. So my encouragement is to think about the things that you really value and where you want to be financially and go for it. For my wife and I, it is getting out of student loan debt as quick as possible so that that frees up our budget so we can do more with the money that we have been putting towards the debt for a while now. So I always try to maximize that. So let's say this was student loan stuff right here, and we wanted to put even more. So then I would go through each category and think, okay, do I really need $300 worth of gas? The beauty is once you've done budgeting for a while, you know about how much you're going to need in each category. It's fine right now that you don't know. But let's say I can walk to campus. And so I'm going to commit to walking, 2 days a week. And so hopefully that will lower the cost by $275 or by $25 to $275. Let's say groceries, we like that. Electricity and water need those. But then let's say we don't need to save up as much for the sick, awesome trip. So let's say we just do 300. Already that's freed up $225 more to go towards student loans. So then I usually delete it and it says how much in total we'll have left. So $725. So something, as easy as that. I don't know if you can just see all of your money and where it usually goes. I find it helpful to really pick something and go for it. Okay, step number 5. Schedule time to go and withdraw the cash. This is as simple as just putting it on your planner to-do list, but I say it because I have failed to do this, and then I'll end up not being able to pull the cash until like a week, or usually not a week, but a couple of days after we get the money. But the problem is we have to have the money to buy stuff, and we use our debit card, which is fine because we've got the money, but then I have to go back in and recalculate how much cash we're supposed to get based on. It's just easier. So that's my one suggestion on that one. And then figure out a place where your cash is supposed to go. So let's say, I forgot to say this. You need to figure out what you want to pull cash out for. Grace and I pull cash out. If this was our thing, student loan is entirely done online, so we don't pull that out. Rent, I Venmo our landlord. Gas, I do pull out. Groceries, I pull out. Electricity and water, I do not, along with Netflix. So what I would do is figure out which ones you want to regulate, that you're worried you're going to spend too much on. So for us, that's gas. And so just click on a tab and then hit the equal sign to start an equation. Click the categories that you want to try and regulate. So gas, groceries, eating out, and then each of Grace and I's money. And let's say we're going to buy the Preds ticket online, so we don't need to pull out cash for that. Okay, great. So that is a total of $1,175 that you need to pull out the day you get paid. It's obviously a lot of money, but 300 of it will go to your wallets, and then the rest of it you can put wherever you want. Grace and I put it in our car. I know that might be sketchy, but we also lock our car. It has not gotten stolen. Maybe it will on account of this video, but I just find it easier instead of keeping it in our house, because when you're going to the grocery, chances are you're probably in the car. Same with going out, and when you get gas, obviously you have to be in the car. So I just try to make it easier and not have to think about taking it wherever we go. All right. Let's see. Just use cash. I'm looking at step 7. Just use cash. What cash you allotted for each thing. Yeah, seriously, just stick to it. Like you literally have to, because as soon as I uh, finalize the budget, then I go ahead and the things that I don't need the cash for, like student loans and rent and everything else, I go ahead and send those off. And so basically, whatever money is left in our account has to be the amount that I'm taking out in cash, and so we have to make it work. And we also have $1,000 emergency fund, so if something did go wrong or we overspent or there was an emergency, then we would be okay. We also have a credit card for our work, which I'm hoping after we're done with our work right now, which kind of makes more sense to have one that we'll get rid of that. But anyway, yeah, stick to it, and you can totally do it. And try not to, although Grace and I end up doing it towards the end of the month just to make ends meet. But let's say you end up not using all of your gas money and you really need some extra food for some friends coming over that night. Well, then by all means, pull a couple of dollars or whatever you need from the gas budget to the grocery. I mean, it's yours to use as you want. But yeah, it's kind of fun. There's been a couple of months where Grace and I have underspent or didn't spend as much as we thought. And so it's given us the freedom to go out an extra time or to put it towards something that we want. But yeah, it's hard, but also managing your money ain't supposed to be easy. It's a big part of your life. So train yourself. Let's get messy, making the most of our money. This is HC3 over and out. Thanks for listening.